Hi everybody, it's me. It's Eric again. How's y'all holiday weekend been? Mine, yeah, been okay, I guess. I had a bad day yesterday, but that's nor here nor there. Um, for anybody that's out of the country that doesn't know, I live in the states, Texas to be exact. Um, yesterday we no not yesterday. On the 4th, we had our Independence Day. And, I want to do a little bit of a history lesson on that. What most people don't understand about that is what the fireworks represent. Each firework that went off or went up uh, that stood for the cannon fire and all the muskets that were shot off. So each blast was a cannonball going off or a musket ball zipping right on by. That's what all that means. Um, there's really no more to that other than what everybody's watching. This spectacular fireworks display going on is pretty much a recreation of a past battle that had happened. Um, it's a little bit history there for you. In case you did not know. Uh, I'm trying to do as much as I can here. I'm sweating pretty bad. I mean, I live in Texas, so if you know anything about Texas weather, then yeah, it's pretty bad. Uh, let's see. What else can I say? I guess I'll just ask a few questions. Um, so, where is everybody else from? I mean, I'd like to get to know y'all guys. You know, I am here to pretty much talk about myself and get to know y'all, and you know, get to talking about y'all. Y'all's problems as well as my own. And I've I would very much like to get to know y'all. I'm not here just to turn with their, uh, what am I trying to say? Yeah, this is one of my issues. I get to talking so fast, and it kind of rattle on a little bit. So I get ahead of myself. Um, and it takes me a little bit to turn with there and actually catch up to what I'm actually trying to do or say. Uh, so you have to bear with me for a little bit. Oh, and in case anybody's actually wondering what my tattoos are, uh, this one here is a family banner, and this one here, uh, right here, thermistor. Get a close up to it. Is basically, for mental illness, mental awareness. It's just a compass. The compass does. It represents how my mind is going at the time. It's never on track. It's constantly going, and of course the bullet casings that are on the side here, or the representation uh, of how many times a day I contemplate just ending it. I'm not telling anybody that they should do that. I mean, life is worth living. It really is. I mean, it's hard for me to say that and actually believe it from time to time, but I do. I really do. I mean, I stay here for my family. I've got two great kids. I just recently became a grandfather, so I'm excited about that. Let's see. What else? What else am I going to talk about? Oh Lord, I don't know what else I want to talk about. I'm so scatterbrained right now; it's hard to believe. Um, Plus, not to mention the fact it is so hot. I'm trying to make this video and stuff like that out in this heat, and it being in this, in the shade, it's still not helping. Allergies are kicking up. I'm trying to do this while my kid is inside. I don't want to show her on video because for all safety reasons and all. You understand. uh, oh yeah. The other day I got to talking about some of the YouTubers that I watch online or and stuff like that. One I did forget to talk about was the Crystal Collector. He's a really cool dude. If you try to get him to stop saying "what" so many times. This last time, he turned around and found he was in New York, and he found a Herkimer diamond. This big, literally this big. I'm into stuff like that. Yeah, I have a few crystals on my own. I'm terminals there. I dug up a few years ago. I have a whole bunch of them. My wife, she has a sorted different types of rock and stuff like that are different colors, and some of them are clear, and some of them are about as black as anybody's hair could be. I also watch the Barrett Jackson auctions. Yeah, I can't. There's no way in hell I can afford all that. I cannot afford any of those cars. But you know something? It's not all about that. I mean, I like watching them. I like seeing all the different types of vehicles that go over the line and see how much they go for. I mean, I have my preference of what type of vehicles I find worth the money that they go for. Um, I'm old school. I prefer the old cars. Uh, Honestly, I think that's you know, back when those type of cars were made. That's when this country was at its best. These new cars just shows just how downhill we went. Uh, you really can't trust old new cars these days, anyway. I mean, I showed a video to my youngest just yesterday about how not safe, how or no, how unsafe these new cars are. Yeah, they may have a crash rating that are pretty good, but the materials that they are made from are really not all that great. Uh, take well, I really don't want to say the name because for legal reasons. But one car, uh, how its battery is mined or created is they make this great big huge hole in the ground to create a battery. It's not exactly good for the environment. It really is not. Because they're just going to keep digging, and digging, and there's going to be this great big huge crater. And what are they going to do with all that? They can't exactly fill it up. Why? Because all the dirt and rock and stuff like that, they shipped it somewhere else. I'm old school. Give me petroleum. New oil. The ground is not disturbed. It stays the way it is. Yes, we do have these big old derricks. Uh, these platforms that are just, uglier than sin. But hey, guess what? At least the ground still looks pretty good. You can remove the oil derricks. You can remove all the platforms you want. You can cap them off. The ground's still going to look the same. Um, yeah, yes, that does. Drilling for oil does have its ups and it has its downs. I'm not going to get into all the pros and cons because everybody has their own preference, has their own point of views on it. So that's that. Um, like I said a moment ago, I'm an old school person. Um, I like older cars, older motorcycles, older trucks. Um, Honestly, the older the vehicle is, the better I think it is. It's one. it just looks glassier. It's it's beautiful. Two, um, I could fix it. There doesn't take much to turn around there and actually look under that hood and know exactly what's wrong. So I can fix that, no problems. Three, I actually have the tools to fix that problem. I don't need a degree in, you know, whatever, just to turn around there and change out the battery. Um, uh, let's see. I would be turning out there doing all these videos live, but apparently I'm not allowed to do that on my phone. So I have to record it onto my phone, and then turn around there and upload it into YouTube, which is a bit of annoying. It really is. But it is what it is. I'm not going to sit there and complain about it too much because what's the point? Um, yes, I have a computer, but it is an old computer. I do not have a setup um, to it to where like all the rest of the YouTubers, the microphones, cameras, and I don't have all that. I'm like the rest of y'all. I was poor. um, I'll tell you, my car, or should I say my wife's car, the AC is kaput. I have to turn right there and fix that, which is really hard um, when that's your only means of transportation. Um, and trying to find a way to fix it when the whole car is so compacted. I mean, it's a '06 PT Cruiser. Um, really small space. I need to fix it when it's cool enough, which it being Texas isn't very. It's hit or miss, and most of the time when you actually do get cooler temperatures, it's nighttime. Uh, which means zero light. And I live in an apartment complex, which means I cannot work on my car. I'd actually have to take it over to a buddy's house. Um, and yeah, that's not exactly an easy task. Um, yes, I mentioned I have a grandchild. Um, and with this heat and stuff like that, I kind of need the air conditioner, especially if I'm going to turn out there and have my grandchild in that vehicle. The rest of us are capable enough to know how to roll down a window. Not little miss. Here in a few days, she'll be 3 months old. Not at the fun stage quite yet. The fun stage is when they're learning how to crawl. Because then you turn right there and put them over on the floor, turn right there and call them over and stuff like that, like you would do, like you would do, and they crawl right over. You pick them up, put them right back where they were. They crawl back over. You pick them up, put them back over. They crawl back over, you move. I know. People are turning around calling me, calling me mean and all. But it is what it is. I like playing with the kids, or little babies and all. It's just fun, picking on them. Oh shoot. I think my neighbors think I'm crazy. I'm talking into a phone and there's nobody around. Oh, it is freakishly hot. All right. I know my videos are scattered all over the place. Half of them don't make sense because I don't make sense at whatsoever. I'm talking about this and that, and none of it makes sense. But that's the problem. I have so much I want to talk about, and none of it really relates to one thing or another. Um, that's the problem with mental illness. It'll drive you crazy after a while because you don't know exactly what to talk about at one given point. And plus, you're trying to cover all an assortment of subjects at one time. All right. I guess I'm going to get off here for you right now. I may or may not make another video here shortly. I get bored really easily, and I just like, at this point, I'm getting used to this whole thing, and it's becoming fun. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one.